Hello Scorpio, what's going on? I hope you're doing very, very well. My name is Diane and this is Madam Butterfly Tarot. For those of you that don't know me, and I'm going to try and keep it quick. A quick general reading for July, but you know, it's timeless. All of my readings are timeless, so whenever you happen to find this is when you were meant to see it. You're very, very welcome here, Scorpio. Thank you for being here with me. I appreciate it very much. And if you feel called to like and subscribe for me, I would appreciate that very much as well. Whoa, okay, that came out fast. So you have the High Priestess here, the Six of Swords. Okay. What else for Scorpio? The Strength card and the Magician. The Eight of Swords. That's a lot. And let's do one more. What else for... Okay, you have the Four of Swords here, so let's clarify. Okay, why is this High Priestess here? The Ace of Swords. So there's some kind of breakthrough in this High Priestess energy. This could be a couple of things. It could be like you don't know what's going on, or there's a situation that's unclear, or it could be that someone is holding back and trying to be like stoic. Clarify the Six of Swords. The Ace of Pentacles. So you're moving into some kind of... You know, this could also be a really strong breakthrough in your psychic gifts. I'm going to have to see what that is. But with the Magician and the Empress here, you're manifesting a lot of money. There's something like some kind of abundance here that you are manifesting. And the thing is, you're not going to have to work very hard for it. Like the Empress is, I mean, you'll have to work, you know. It's not like a Pretty Woman situation. But like the Empress doesn't... You know, she's not of the grind, he or she. They don't do the daily grind kind of thing. They just kind of get into receiving mode and sit back and wait for the money and the abundance to come in. And that's what you've done. You've manifested this, whatever it is. And with the Magician, Spirit wants you to know that you're ready. You know, you've been through a lot to get this, to get to this stage, and you're ready. I think you've been through a lot, financially speaking. You have the Five of Swords and the the Five of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. So there's been like a lot of worrying about money, or perhaps you resonate with like, you know, a bit of a lack mindset, maybe from growing up in a working class household or anything like that. But there's some kind of offer coming in with the Ace of Pentacles. Like, it doesn't have to be an offer. It can also be an idea. It can just represent the general inflow of abundance, but it represents money coming in. And basically with the Six of Swords, it moves you it moves you to calmer waters. It's like, oh, I can relax, I can rest now. You know, if you've been thinking about becoming, like owning your own business or something like that, that's like literally part of your destiny. Okay. You have the Strength card with the Page of Pentacles. So this usually talks about something new. Like the Page of Pentacles talks about something new that you're doing. So it could be like applying for new jobs, a new business venture, a new idea that comes in, someone offering you a new job. You also have the Queen of Pentacles. Seriously, you're about to make bank with whatever it is you're doing. And obviously it doesn't have to be your own business. This can be anything. But it's something that's like your baby. There is something though that you're kind of holding yourself back with that Eight of Swords that I'm not sure yet, but we'll clarify. And you have the Wheel of Fortune with the Four of Swords. So there was something here about divine timing, which is just, yeah, I know. Everybody hates that phrase. I hate that too. But that's what the Wheel of Fortune means. It's like there had to be a break or a rest before this money came in. For some reason. Maybe you just needed a little rest. Why is this High Priestess here? Why is this High Priestess here? The Chariot. The Three of Cups. And the Ten of Pentacles. The High Priestess with the Ten of Pentacles. So this is a lot of money. Like the Ten of Pentacles is a lot of money coming in. Ace of Swords twice. This is a huge, huge breakthrough in whatever it is you're doing. Okay. So you've been in survival mode, basically, right? That's what this Five of Swords, sorry, the Five of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords is. Survival mode, like constantly worrying about money, feeling like worrying that there's not going to be enough, feeling like there isn't enough, feeling like you can't rest. This is your divine purpose. Like whatever this is you're about to move into, it is your divine purpose. Why is this High Priestess here? Abundance from doing something that you love. Why is the High Priestess here? Business taking off. Successful online platform. I want to say it's because you don't see it coming. You have Don't You Dare Give Up Now. So I feel like maybe if you found this reading, like you're at a stage where you're wanting to just give up on like your divine purpose, or see, whatever this is you're doing for work here, whatever it is you're doing to make money, there's something, it's connected to your divine purpose. They want you to know you're on the right path. Okay. Tell me about the High Priestess. Using your voice. So this could be something like, for a lot of you, you're it's something to do with like being heard more, or speaking more, or public speaking. Can't quite get why the High Priestess is there. It's just, I think it's almost like you just can't see it coming. But there's a huge, huge breakthrough in your finances. You're going to be a bit like, what? Oh my God. Yeah, you're going to be really happy. Ten of Cups. Okay, so, you know, you might be at that stage where, you know, that's what always, I don't know why they do it like this, but this is what they usually do in spirituality. Like before you kind of crack the nut, as it were, before you move to the next level, they kind of test you a little bit to see, it's like almost like how much you believe in what you're doing, or like how much you want it kind of thing. I don't know what happens if you just turn around and be like, you know what, fuck you, I don't really want it that bad. Maybe people don't do that, who knows. But this is like a huge, it's almost like you're thinking about giving up, or you're just like, oh my God, this isn't going to work. I don't really care. I don't want to do this. Like, I'm just going to do something else. And that's when it just, bam, all takes off. You have the Six of Swords twice. So maybe you've not been in a great energy, you know, where you just like, it's been really hard. Like it's been a hard slog. Like you set up a business and you're like, oh, the clients are not coming in, or you keep applying for jobs and you don't hear back. That's so demoralizing that they don't even message you back now. It's like, oh, thanks. Makes me feel super valued. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles. That's too many. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles. The Hanged Man. So this is something that you've been waiting for, like you've been manifesting this. You know what though? It couldn't come in until you were kind of worthy, till you felt worthy of receiving it, whether you're a male or a female. I know it's a chick on the card, it doesn't matter. Because that's what the Empress energy is. It's all about like, you know, being willing to receive. And almost like, reach out and grab it. You know, because sometimes when we don't feel worthy, you know, it's like we don't really try that hard because we've already decided it's not going to work, or it's like, I don't deserve that. So it's almost like Spirit made it difficult for you so that you would reach out and grab it and be like, you know what? I do deserve this. I'm going to take this. You know, like, I don't know, say it's a promotion, for example, right? Say it's a promotion at your work. And you're like, I'm not going to go for that. I'm not good enough to do that. Like, I wouldn't want to be in charge of my co-workers or whatever. And then Spirit just makes it really hard. And it just comes to a point where you're like, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to do it. But it's almost like it's not quite handed to you. It's like there's a little push. Like Spirit, it's like there's a little bit of a disconnect, you know? Like Spirit's offering you the pentacle, but you're here. So it doesn't quite fall in your lap. You have to reach out of your chair a little bit and be like, oh, okay, fine, give me it. I do want it. Then it happens really fast because you have the Chariot here. So this is something that's it's been really slow with the Strength card. Like, you may have really been through a lot. I don't know what you've been through, but you've been through a lot and you've had to almost like repress. I don't know, because you may have felt really trapped or something. So it's almost like you've had to, you know, kind of repress the beast within. Because part of you may have just wanted to be like, you know what, screw it, I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna move abroad and never come back. I'm just gonna go teach TEFL abroad, screw it. Or something like that. I've done that, so I'm not judging you. I did that. I had a great time. But you may have had to kind of repress that urge to really knuckle under and do this. And then it's something about something new that you're doing is like really going to be very successful. And it comes in really, really fast. There's a King of Cups hanging around. Why is this 8 of Swords here? The Knight of Pentacles. You've been like underestimating yourself or playing it small. That's why it's been so slow. You have the Queen of Pentacles with the 3 of Pentacles. So this could definitely be your own business for some of you that you're setting up. You could be a teacher. You could be teaching crafts or working with children. You could be looking after children. Could be anything. Something happened. You have the 8 of Cups here. I don't know if you were healing from someone walking away from you, or you, walking away from them. Now that could also be, I'm sorry to bring this up, but if you have like, a little bit of survival mode issues, it could be because there was an absent parent that made things financially awkward for you for a while, or financially difficult or something like that. That could have been something else that you've been healing. Yeah, the Star. There's something around about that energy, like someone walked away that you've been healing. You have the Hierophant here. Yeah, you've been resting. See the Queen of Swords here with the 4 of Swords. So there's been like a little bit of a rest going on. Well, you got your strength back. Because you have the Strength card. And you've had to overcome this survival mode, like, fear of not having any money. And I feel like you've done it all by yourself. Because when this whole thing started, you may have been like more of a lamb. Maybe you got like shat on a little bit and like, taken advantage of, or you were like meek or something like that. And now you're this lion and you're like unstoppable. There's an 8 of Pentacles here with the Hierophant. This could be something to do with teaching that you're going to do. That's been coming out a lot in the cards. And you have the Ace of Wands here. So this could be an idea that you've not had yet. Like, because the tarot represents something that's going on now or something that happens in the future. It just depends. But there's going to be some kind of idea that you have. It's going to come through your third eye. And the Hierophant with the 8 of Pentacles, this is something that you're very good at. You're going to be teaching people something that you're very good at, and like that doesn't have to be an actual teacher. That could be like a manager, say you're really, really good at your job. Say you work in a factory and you've worked in the factory for like 10 years and you know it inside out and you know how it all works. And you're like, well, now I'm going to, take that manager's job because I can do this, I know this place like the back of my hand, right? Or it could be actual teaching, or some of you guys are going to work online. You may have your fingers in a lot of different pies though, because you have a lot of knowledge with the Hierophant. For some of you, it will be like psychic work that you're doing, because the Hierophant talks about being a spiritual teacher, having access to the higher knowledge. There's something about this healing that you went through here that I suspect got you in touch with spirit. So this thing, someone walking away or whatever, could have triggered like a spiritual awakening, and now you're like super in touch with spirit because you had to do that to heal. Maybe you're going to teach other people how to heal or something, and you have the 3 of Wands, so it's like your ships are coming in. And I want to say also, with that 8 of Pentacles, you've been working really hard. Yeah, you've been working really, really hard at something, and now you're moving into this Empress energy where things are like basically falling into your lap, but they're not quite falling into your lap. They're like here, So say you're sitting in your big comfy chair, but it's like spirit doesn't drop it quite into the chair. They drop it here. So you have to bend over and pick it up. You know what I mean? It's like, well, you have to prove that you want this a little bit. Anything else you want to tell Scorpio? Oh, some kind of leadership role. That's why, you don't want to do that because you've been playing it small or something. Maybe you're always used to being in the background, or like watching things from afar. Spirit wants you to know that everything is fine. Everything is actually fine. Stop worrying and overthinking. This situation with the past person could have, or like whatever it is, your dad or your mom or a past love or even a past friend or whatever. Because betrayal doesn't stop at romance. I'm laughing, but it's not funny. But whatever that situation was, say it's like your dad left when you were like, I don't know, younger, and you've always had to look after yourself or look after your mom or fend for yourself or whatever. It's like you're finally getting, because you've always had to worry and overthink things because that's how you survived. But now you don't have to do that. It's also something here about, okay, one of the reasons I think you haven't done this yet is maybe you didn't feel good enough. Maybe you're always like resigning yourself to being the assistant or being in the back, like Henry Kissinger. If you need me, I'll be in the back. That's from a Robin Williams live at the Met, you remember? Does anyone remember? That was he's funny. He was a funny guy. I miss him. The only decent person in Hollywood. No wonder he escaped. So, yeah, there could have been something here like you don't feel good enough to be in the spotlight, or you don't feel good enough to be like the lead role. That's what you're moving out of here. Because I see you leading some kind of team, whether that's a classroom full of children or like you're heading up a team of 3, or you're responsible for like a factory floor of like 40 people, or it's online. you know, because it could equally be something online where you're in charge of, like, well, not in charge of, but speaking to a large group. This thing, I'm really sorry that this reading went kind of deep, but Spirit doesn't give a shit. Spirit's just like, bitch, I said what I said. So this could be to do with a mother wound that you had. This whole not feeling good enough thing. It could come from like some issue that you had with your mother, or a mother figure, like a sister or a stepmother or a grandmother. Okay, doesn't have to be, but for some of you it could be. That it could also be, if it's not that, like those women watching, you're being prepared to become a mother. Okay, so that's your reading, Scorpio. I hope it was useful. Many thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for me if you feel like doing that. I would appreciate that very much. And as always, I wish you many blessings, love and light. Take care.